What's happening, Facebook? Jesse here with a message for you, and just want to share something God's been teaching me, and perhaps this will encourage and strengthen you in your faith. So, I want to take you back in time. I was in Mexico 2021 with the fam, and had an awesome vacation. It was a time of really seeking the Lord, actually. I remember just reading through the Bible. It was so cool. And good food, man, and nice sun. You know, I got back home, and I was on my way back to college, driving through Cape May. All of a sudden, I'm going the speed limit. All of a sudden, I get slammed in the back of my Honda Accord I was driving at that time. It's actually my Nana's who let me use it for a while, so shout out to you, Nana. And I was driving the Honda Accord, got hit, and the person that hit me spun out. They got hit by a truck. Really crazy. The person fell asleep at the wheel that hit me, actually, in the middle of the day. It was such a weird thing. But from that moment, I felt a flare up in my back, and it hurt. And for the next 2 to 3 years of my life, I dealt with lower back pain that was pretty rough, to be honest. I went to doctor after doctor, cortisone shot after cortisone shot, all different types of therapy. I tried so many things, all the stretches, all the I was taking medicine, I was doing so many things to fix it. And I was so diligent in doing my exercises and sleeping right and getting a pillow so that when I would sit, I'd have good posture. Every single thing I felt like I could do. I mean, I probably could have done more, but I tried so hard to do everything right for my back to heal. And actually, what I would do is I would get the exercises the physical therapist told me to do, and I would actually go above and beyond that because I wanted a strong core, because they said if you have a strong core, it's going to protect your back. So I actually built up to like a 5-minute plank. And I was doing the exercises easily, and I was moving up in the ranks, and sometimes I would even do more reps and sets than they told me to do. But nothing was helping. And I tried so hard. I got a stim unit. I mean, I could talk to you all day about how long of a pruning process this was for my faith. And I kind of came to a point where I felt like I was just trying so hard. I was praying and fasting and having people lay hands and pray over me so many times over this too. I was leaning into the Lord. I was leaning into others. And there came a point where I'm like, you know what? This physical therapy is not doing anything. I just kind of stopped doing it. And I stopped doing it. I stopped really trying to strengthen my core. I kind of stopped going to the gym. I basically just kind of was like, I'm done, putting all this effort in. It's mentally exhausting. It's, anxiety producing because I keep thinking about, got to do these exercises. And once I stopped really caring about my back, once I stopped trying so hard to fix it, a few months went by and the pain pretty much left. And I didn't even really notice, it wasn't a big moment. It was just wow, this pain has gone away. And the pain went away when I stopped trying to fix it, and I just let my body take its natural course. I just kind of chilled out. And my body pretty much healed itself. And I realized the problem was I was overdoing it. I was over taking care of it. I was over focusing on my back. I was trying so hard to get this problem to go away. I was actually giving that problem so much more attention, and I was overtraining my muscles so they wouldn't heal properly. And I realized that in order to heal, in order to advance, I needed to relax. I needed to stop trying so hard and just let things happen in God's way, in God's time. The body's meant to heal itself. Now, that's not the medical advice for everyone. I'm no doctor. I'm not Dr. Jesse. God's a doctor. But I'm telling you, for me, what worked was actually just resting and chilling out. Isaiah 30:15 talks about this. It says, in returning and in rest you shall be saved. In quietness and in trust will be your strength. Returning and resting is your strength. And I'm going through something similar right now with a different physical pain. And I realized that I'd made the same mistake. I kept trying to fix it. in my own way because I just don't like physical pain. I don't think any of us does. I kept trying to fix it. And I actually, this whole thing sparked with a conversation with RJ at church yesterday. I was talking with him. I've been working out really hard, and there's been some pain in my core. But I keep working out through it. And RJ said, you know, the best way, even bodybuilders, one of the best things they can do is take a week off from the gym. He said it's actually good for your body to just take a week off so everything can heal. And for me, I'm like, man, I want to get stronger. I'm like in the season where I really want to be consistent in the gym. And I felt like God kind of spoke through RJ there. So, Jesse, take a week off. Because while you keep working out with this pain in your core, you're not allowing it to heal. So I'm going to take a week off, even though I have this itch to go to the gym because I built such a strong habit every morning. It's so good. But you know what? I need to mentally say, I'm not going to go, even though I want to, because my body needs to heal right now. You see, sometimes in life, we want to advance so bad. We want to solve a problem so much. We want to upgrade and go to the next level. We don't like to relax. But in relaxing and resting in the Lord and in slowing down is actually how you can speed up. That's what Isaiah 40 says. It goes contrary to our mindset because we think if we want to advance, we have to run faster. We have to move further. But Isaiah 40 says, those who wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with the wings like an eagle. They shall run, not even grow weary. They shall walk and not even grow faint. Come on. Somebody in this Facebook Live, come on. Are you listening? If you want new strength, you've got to wait. Now, I think if I want new strength, I've got to work out. I've got to press in. I've got to do this. I've got to do that. I've got to run faster. But actually, strength comes from waiting. Waiting is a picture of slowness, stillness in His presence. I'm not saying waiting is laziness. It's actively seeking Him, but with a peaceful disposition of trusting Him. It's a quiet heart, a quiet mind, knowing that God's in control and God's got it. Just let it go. And that's how you'll have new strength. That's not what we think. I mean, think about in a football game, they need to take a timeout to let the team rest. In a basketball game, the coach will call a timeout. In a soccer game, there's halftime. There's times of refreshing in sports so that they might play with new strength. In your walk with God, in your life, give yourself time to take a break so that you might get back in the game. It's not a time of laziness. It's a time of replenishment from the Father. This is how God ordered the world. And we need to follow His order. Amen.